Where them rooms at? Tell me where they hide. Microsoft Teams got the connections we're riding. Clicking on the app, but I'm lost in this maze. I need that conference vibe for the collab craze.
Marin, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's time for the fastest 10 minutes of Microsoft Teams news. As you know, every single Friday we're here. We just ask for 10 minutes of your time to go through all of the news and everything else. Marin, busy week.
Yeah, I asked you. There's nothing really to talk about this week at all, right?
That's what you put in the chat. I had a mission, Marin.
Yeah. 30 slides of a mission. So get ready, everybody. Get ready.
33 slides. Let's talk about the required Teams device updates. There's a lot to absorb as a Teams administrator for everything that's going on. There is action required from administrators, and look through this. So one of the things that I did, I took this slide. My friend Daryl Hunter at Microsoft actually put this together for customers. I thought it was a great slide, sort of outlining some of the things, giving the links. I put it on LinkedIn, and I put all the links under a single post if you have more information to go through it. But let's go through some of the things first. AOSP device management. Michelle took the TikTok of Teams and went with less than 1 minute for AOSP device management. He shows you where to go. This is on our YouTube page. I think it's a great guide if you're having questions about exactly what to go through, to jump in and go through it. Marin, two things are highlighted here. Do you see them?
I see them.
Auto update and not pausable. So AOSP device management, this is why it's important. May 15th, it's starting. Validation will be within 0 to 15 days. A general will be 16 to 45 days. You have to look at this. This is something that we are going through to get more and more devices compliant. But make sure as a customer, if you have questions, you're going through it. There's also device code flow authentication, which needs to be addressed as well. Now, this is first announced in February, but we're starting to roll this out. Device code flow is the idea that I have a device. I'm going to Microsoft.com/device login. I'm presented with a code, and I go through this. If you have questions, our friend Jeff Bart, Microsoft MVP, wrote a really nice blog article going through everything. I know that I see that Graham's on here as well. Graham has a video about this. There's different places that you can go to and go through everything, but that is really, really the important news. I always talk about some other things. Teams Rooms on Windows, correct. Teams Rooms on Windows going to the Pro Management Portal. This is another idea of becoming more secure, and for our customers having that single pane of glass. Starting on May 1st, they'll go in. Marin, there's some customers that might not have set up their Pro Portal yet. Please make sure you set up your Pro Portal, because this is where you're going to go. Teams Admin Center will no longer be available for the Teams Room on Windows devices. That's an important blog. There's also an app release for Android, Marin. Our devices on Android continue to grow at an incredible rate, and those updates continue to come out, including user control of pan, tilt, and zoom at the active camera. Also, Teams Rooms on Windows now have the functionality of being able to present for events as presenters and presentation features. All of that and more is new in what's new in CMD for March. That just came out, I think, last week. We did take a week off, Marin, so we did.
I forgot. That's why we had 30 slides. So
that's why we have 30 slides. We did take a week off. We got 2 weeks of slides inside of this, but 100% it's inside of there. Boot camp, Marin.
We need to make this message loud and clear. We actually have, I think we're almost breaking the 1,000-person mark on the virtual, and we still have a few seats left for in-person. So the time is now. We're about 3.5 weeks left until we get to that event. So if you have any interest whatsoever, reach out to Jimmy, myself, or your Microsoft representative for the in-person. And while you're at it, sign up for virtual. We'd love to have you.
And in person is going to give such an added benefit to those that decide to join us. There's not a requirement to join us, but it is so much fun, Marin, because what we do is in the morning, you get the event of the virtual attendees where we're all together inside a room. You get to ask questions and everything else. But in the afternoons, each day that we're there is a in-person only segment that we do. Now, we are in the same building as the product group, which means who knows who's stopping by and coming through and everything else. We're also on the Microsoft campus, which gives us a whole bunch of capabilities to go to places. Remember, it is the 50th anniversary of Microsoft. There might be some special things coming up. So if you want to join us in person, make sure to reach out to your Microsoft representative and go through. But after that boot camp, Marin, there'll probably be a badge. But what we want to do is help you with your sales badge now. If you go to aka.ms/teamsroom sales badge, you'll be able to take your exam. Please post on LinkedIn once you do get your badge. Marin, the question that we're going to share, and this may be a question you get on the test because these are actual questions that we give to you every single time that you take the test. What is the benefit of multiple camera view in Teams rooms on Windows? Marin, do you have an idea?
I think it's B, although all the other ones were pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. It's not to reduce office space. Why are we doing multiple cameras? It's not that. But it is B, to allow remote participants to choose and see all cameras inside of there. We're going to give you 50 questions out of a bank of 100. A passing grade is 80%, aka.ms/teamsroom sales badge. Please go take your test and make sure to post it on LinkedIn after you complete it. Marin, deepening your AI skills is something that every employer wants to see. Not only do they want to see that you understand how to use it, but those that are setting it up need to get credentials. This is a great blog to look at.
Yeah, they're as part of our 50th anniversary, there's lots of new content online on YouTube. We were actually trying to set a world record last week of getting the most people trained on AI in a single day. TBD on it. They haven't made announcements on if we made it or not, but all that content is available and more. So make sure you check this out. It's all available readily through these links and on YouTube. So make sure you check it out.
And I see Dan says, booyah for boot camp. Booyah for boot camp. 100% I'm there as well. Deploying our new game-changing interpreter agent at Microsoft itself. This is something where we take Microsoft as customer zero and we actually give you some of the employees' impressions of how it's been rolled out and how they're seeing it. I love that quote, Darrell. It's like being on the floor of the United Nations.
I love it. And I think I still haven't heard you yet in Japanese. We should demo that one day.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa, Marin. I'm fluent. I'm fluent in Japanese, 100%. Marin, you can use Copilot during Teams calls without turning on the transcription. That's something that's new in Copilot as well. Really, really impressive. Also, if you want to know more about what's new in Copilot, what's new, aka.ms/what's new Copilot is out this month as well, March 2025. This is actually an unbelievable listing of everything that's there. It's really, really intensive how quickly they go. Yeah. Now, talking about Copilot, talking about AI, I think it's time for us to introduce our favorite AI prompt of the week with Dave Hatz. Michael, go ahead and roll that video.
Welcome back to AI Prompt of the Week. A few months ago, I shared how to install an agent in Copilot. If you missed that one or need a refresher, you can find it at aka.ms/prompt of the week. Now, the ability to access agents is starting to show up in many of the Copilot experiences across Microsoft apps. Today, let's take a look at how to use one right inside Microsoft Word. When I open up Copilot in Word, I click the button in the upper left, what I call the hamburger menu. By default, you'll see Copilot selected, but right below that are the agents you've installed. I'm going to select the Idea Coach agent, one of the free ones Microsoft makes available, and I'm going to enter this prompt. I need fun exercises to help Microsoft Teams Room sellers learn more about AI. The agent is designed to gather more context for my prompt, so I'll follow it up with 1. Focus on using Copilot for meeting recap. 2. 5 to 8 people. And 3. 10 to 15 minutes. With that, the agent generates a list of exercises that I could use to help teach my sales team more about using meeting recap. I could iterate further with the agent and refine the suggestions if I wanted, but in this case, I like the exercises. All I need to do is click Insert, and it'll drop the response right in my Word doc. From there, I can edit it on my own or keep collaborating with Copilot to finalize the formatting for my sessions handouts. The important thing here is I've just leveraged the Idea Coach agent right in Word. Keep an eye out for this capability in all of the Copilot apps soon. It'll quickly become more relevant as Microsoft, other software companies, and even your own organization roll out new agents in the coming months. And that's this week's AI Prompt of the Week. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with someone who you think might benefit from it. I'll see you next time.
Not only did he break out a peep, Marin, I don't know if you saw this shirt, but it was Boo. You should get that looked at after the Easter Bunny's here was ripped out.
Oh, okay. I couldn't read it. Thank you. That's awesome. Now I got to find myself some peeps for this weekend.
So many Easter eggs that he puts into those.
Yeah.
Every AI prompt of the week and more, even extended versions. If you want to learn more about the AI agent that he used inside of Word there, go to our YouTube tech channel and AI prompts of the week. There is a playlist with everything inside of there. Marin, it is now time to talk about the roadmap. I'm only going to talk about one item on the roadmap because we're already at 11 minutes. But Microsoft Teams, the @Nearby, I introduced this to Solutions World as the cake feature, Marin, but you can't have cake till June.
Yeah, so my birthday's in July. That works out perfect for me, at least. But for those of you that don't recall, this is part of Teams Premium and Places where you can basically chat @Nearby, let everybody know that you got a birthday cake in the break room. And this is Jimmy's favorite feature.
My favorite feature. Let's talk about some upcoming events. The Shure Roadshow continues to go on. The next stop is actually in New York City, May 7th and 8th. If you're around the area, make sure to join. Also, Build is on time, Marin. Make sure if you're a partner and everything else, you go through. Now, let's talk a little bit about InfoComm. We just saw Dave. Dave will be doing a session from pilot to production, scaling AI to deliver real-world impact. Go see him speak on this. He's one of the experts that we have in the AI world that I refer to, and I actually bounce ideas off of. Make sure you're there. I'll be doing AI in the production process with a whole panel of people. This is going to be a great session if you're in audio, video, and want to know about how AI can actually go in there. Marin, we're also going to do a Shure technical boot camp. We're going to actually present at the beginning of this boot camp. It is a 2-hour boot camp, so we're going to go very deep into this is how you roll out your Teams rooms on Windows solutions, creating the accounts, making sure that everything's ready inside of your tenant, and then we'll hand it off to Shure to go through all of their systems that are certified and in the Teams room solution. Also, we've got a couple here, Marin.
We do. So we've got Ilya on that Tuesday, which is kind of a learning day before InfoComm kicks off. Ilya will be taking part in a group session at 8:30 in the morning with some of our varying platform providers. And then we've also got a member of our Hive team joining and talking about AV standards for the workplace. So those are do not miss. That's Sam Albert at 1 p.m. So lots of fun stuff going on at InfoComm. You're going to hear more from us on that in the next couple of weeks.
InfoComm is getting very, very busy. I've already had to reject a few things because I'm actually overlapped a little bit. With that, Marin, I think we're going to say happy Easter to those that celebrate. Have a great weekend. I know that it's Friday. Some people are off. Hopefully you joined us for the holiday because you never want to miss the fast 10 minutes of news on Microsoft Teams rooms every single week. Marin, Michael, Michelle, Tom, have a great weekend. And everybody out there, please let us know if we can help you with any news next week and everything. But we'll see you next week right here, 9 a.m. every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Michael, with that, roll the tape. Take us out of here. Thanks, Marin.
Thanks, everybody.
Where them rooms at? Tell me where they hiding. Microsoft Teams got the connections we're riding. Clicking on the app, but I'm lost in this maze. I need that conference vibe for the collab craze. Where them rooms at? Tell me where they hiding. Microsoft Teams got the connections we're riding. Clicking on the app, but I'm lost in this maze. I need that conference vibe for the collab craze.